before you go out and buy a dimmer switch to install, you need to know if you need a single pole or a double pole switch. Now this is a single pole switch, and what that means is this is the only switch that controls the light. There's not another switch. If you have two switches that control the light, that's a different wiring setup, and you need to get a different switch. So this is a single pole dimmer switch. See, it has two black wires, the two hots, and then just a ground. And they come in different styles. And this one has an on, off, and you can have a permanent dim setting here on the side. So if it's on and you go up and down, it's going to change the light. So other than that, that's pretty simple. So we're going to take this plate off first. Now I've already gone down in the basement and shut off the power on the breaker. You want to make sure you do that before you get into touching any wires and taking off cover plates. Okay, now you need a Phillips screwdriver, and there's two screws that hold in the switch. Okay, there we go. Okay, on the back of the switch you'll see there's a ground connected and two hot wires. The hot are the black wires. Now these look not black because they have paint on them, but you want to make sure you're only dealing with the black wires. Now there's also a little hole that allows you to get the wires out, otherwise they're locked in pretty stiff. A paper clip I can push in into the hole, and then the wire slips out. Okay, I'll start by attaching the ground wire. Put these two together, hold them close, and put on a nut. Spin it till it's real tight. And next is either one of the hot black wires. Hot, not physically, just that's the term they use. Now remember, you're never dealing with white wires here. If you were to hook a white and a black wire up on a switch, it wouldn't be much different than sticking a fork in a light socket or joining the two straight live wires together. Gonna get a spark and a little explosion there, maybe even a fire. So now this is up with this on this side, so I want to make sure I put the wires in nicely. Now the best way to do it is to fold it like an accordion, so I'm going to push this down, let those come up. I'll bend these down again. You want to make it nice and neat, and dimmer switches take up more room. So, gotta make sure you have enough room in your box there when you're doing this. Just notice this came with an extra plate that we do not need. And I'm taking that off now. Okay, with the wires tucked in nice and clean, I can put in the screws. Normally I don't have a camera and a tripod in the way when I'm doing this, but this is working out just fine. Okay, the key to a wall switch is you want these metal lips coming right up on the sheetrock itself. That way it's not going to keep the wall plate popping out. Now we're going to slide this back on. And there you go. Now let's switch back on the breaker and test it out. You can see this little switch comes with a little glowing light inside. That way you can find it at night if you want to. I'll turn it on. There we go. It works out pretty good. So I can set the room at that lighting level, turn it on and off, and it's always at that level. Anyway, success. I hope that's helped. If it has, please click like and subscribe too. Thank you.